Today we're going to make an easy, anybody can make cheesecake, and we're going to start doing a little farm to table series or a little video every now and then. And you're saying, what's farm to table about cheesecake? Well, it's their eggs. We'll be using pasture eggs, and we'll go over those in a minute, or at the end when we put them in. And that's the part that really, sends this cheesecake over the edge. So. And everything else is pretty much standard. This is kind of a basic, and you can delete some of the stuff and add some stuff, like we do a coffee and a version and a chocolate version, and just about any kind of version you can think of you can do. So, but as with any cheesecake, we start with the crust, and I've already crumbled up. I do 12 graham crackers. And to that I'm going to add probably about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I like the brown sugar in the crust better than white sugar, but you can add white sugar if you don't like brown sugar, so it don't really matter. You use whatever you want. So I'm going to give that a little pulse. And now I got some melted butter, and I've got probably I did a whole stick of butter, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in and start pulsing. A stick is actually too much butter, but it's alright. Sometimes they make it a little thicker crust, because this is actually for my oldest daughter's birthday, and she loves cheesecake. And it's funny, she don't like cheese, but she likes cheesecake. So I got that all done, and I've got a 9-inch spring form pan, and I'm gonna pour this in there, and then we'll shake it. All right, let me get a spatula and get the ball in. So I just spread this around evenly in the bottom. And then I take a measuring cup, or if you can use anything you got, a piece of anything, and just kind of press it down. You can see what I'm doing here. You just kind of press it down. Super easy to do. I don't like my crust to come all the way up. Maybe just about an inch or so. One thing you gotta be careful with is this back when you're going around. I've had it going around, and it knocked the side of it off, and I thought, what in the heck's going on? I'll show you this, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. So what I did, I just pressed that down, and smoothed out the crust really good. So I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 10 minutes on 350. All right, while that's cooking, I'm gonna get set up with my mixer and all that stuff over here and get this out of the way, and we can start making the filling. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and I just took the crust out, and I've got my mixer here, and I usually don't start mixing until I take that out, until I take the crust out. That way it'll be cooling when I put the stuff in there, it'll be just right. So I've got 4 blocks of cream cheese in this mixer, and the key to this, one of the keys to getting a good cheesecake is all your stuff has to be room temperature, especially your cream cheese and your eggs and your sour cream, which I'll add. You don't have to add. But this is all I set it out, or Allison set it out this afternoon, and it's been getting to room temperature since then. So That's the most important thing. So I've got my 4 blocks of cream cheese in there. You can use five if you want to. I've just used 4. I have used 5, so it just depends. So to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of regular white sugar. And then we're going to start mixing slow. Just want that to incorporate, and I just want the cream cheese and the sugar to incorporate and get creamy. So I'm doing this kind of real time on this part because I want you to see how it tastes. And I'm going to stop about halfway and you got to straight down the sides. That's one of the mistakes that I have made in the past, is not scraping the sides. And you get a lumpy batter. And you got to have one of these spatulas in here. Little puppy wants to come in here and help. He can't. So here we go. Starting to get there now. I hear it by the time it's still about the same. All right, we're going to scrape one more time here. And this is super easy. And we're going to start doing some farm-to-table stuff, especially when our stuff starts coming in. You know, our daughters make some really good stuff. And we're about out of pork. We're out of pork chops. I need to find some pig. I think we're out of bacon. We might have 1 or 2 bacon. So we'll do some bacon sandwiches one time when the tomatoes come in with homemade bacon. And of course, when the veggies come in and stuff, they take little cherry tomatoes and make a pasta salad with it. So. Okay, let's check it and see what it looks like here. And make sure all this is incorporated, because if it ain't, it's not as good. And like I said, the farm to table today is the pasture eggs. I think, matter of fact, we had cheesecake. My daughter's the one that has a birthday. Got some cheesecake today from a local cheesecake maker, and even both of them said it wasn't as good as what we make here. And I think it's the eggs. It's got to be the eggs, because everything else is pretty much standard. Alright, so we're going to add 8 ounces of sour cream. And this has been sitting out too. So I just dumped the whole thing in there. And we're going to get this going slow. One thing about this cheesecake, it's got different layers of taste, and you'll see as we go along. So the sour cream has a little bit of a tang to it. Of course, you got the cream cheese and the sugar, and we're going to taste it in a minute to make sure we got enough sugar in it. Now, I'm not worried about putting too much air in it at this point, because really the eggs is what you overbeat and put a lot of air into it and make it fluff up. And then when it does that, it falls. And then it cracks. So. Alright. So I don't use a water bath. I just bake it low temp, and I have pretty good luck with it. Probably about 8 out of 10 is really good, and every once in a while it'll crack. But I mean, you eat it anyway. I mean, I'm not selling this, we're eating it. So this is farm to table. That means it's something we like to eat. And there's the telephone. Hey, we got the sour cream scraped down, and I did add just a little bit of sugar to it. So. Alright, I'm going to scrape it down, and we're going to start with the lemon. So, first thing I do is add a little zest, lemon zest to it. And this just, I take just a little bit of the lemon peel and put it in there. It really intensifies that flavor. Man, it smells amazing. Alright, so we're going to add this one lemon. We're going to juice this one lemon, and I've got a good juicer here. I like to roll the lemon on the counter, kind of release that juice. And this right here's a really nice. I think I got this I think the girls got me this for my birthday. Wow, look at that. So easy. Juicing one lemon and maybe two, I don't know. We're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna mix it and we're gonna taste it. So. All right, let's give it a mix. Oh yeah, it's starting to come together now. So it's 4 blocks of cream cheese, a cup of sugar, and I added about another tablespoon or so. And 8 ounces of cream cheese. It's all room temperature. 1 little bit of lemon zest, and 1 lemon so far. So I think it needs a little bit more lemon, so let's do some more lemon zest. And let's do half a lemon and see what it tastes like. So this is all preference, you know, your preference. You don't even have to put lemon in it if you want to. I just think it's the depth of flavors that we're going to get here, it's going to be just what makes it so good. Alright, here's half a lemon. Let's mix. Scrape down, and we'll give it another little taste. And I always scrape the paddle too, so if you don't, it'll get some lumps on it and get down in your batter, and you'll have some lumps in it. We want it real smooth and creamy. And make sure you scrape the bottom. All right, let's give it a taste. That's money right there. So I'm gonna stop on the lemon. So now, next thing is put a little splash of vanilla in it. I got some pure vanilla, And it's about maybe a teaspoon. I just kind of eyeball it, mix it, and taste it. So I can get this off. Do you know vanilla is made with alcohol? We did not know that. We was watching somebody bake something. He says if you need to make your own vanilla, and we got to watching how to do it, and it's like vodka and some beans and stuff. So we didn't make it. Taste. I keep saying test. It's a taste. Little Louie wants a taste too. All right, let's give it a little taste. Maybe just a little bit more. Nope, shoot, I think I put too much. You want to enhance the flavor, not the overall. Oh wow, that's really good. Okay, now, put this out of the way, and we're gonna start our eggs, and this is where the money. So you gotta be medium high, one egg at a time. And these are farm fresh. I just picked them up out of the I just picked them up out of the nest yesterday. So that's how fresh they are. Oh wow. Let me get my and once that is incorporated, it goes in the next. So egg number 2. That's what I should have been doing right here. Alright, here we go. I'm doing 5 and 1 yolk, so I'm gonna say that for the yolk. Oh wow, just how golden that is. Americana. Alright, then we'll separate this yolk. 1 yolk. I'm going to wash my hands, and we're going to check the consistency. And you see how I've got that on slow. This is where you don't want to add the air into it. So, let me get a clean thing. I'd say this is perfect. Okay. So, Kind of get my mess out of the way here. Uh-oh, can't do that. And I'm gonna get the crust. And now this is completely cooled. And into the crust. And that's good. Some of it I didn't scrape down very good, so I'm just going to leave it out. Smooth it around. Alright, now I'm doing that to get all the air bubbles out of that thing. And you can see some in here coming up. Okay, I like it. I'm putting it in the oven. We're going 350 for 10 minutes, and we're going to cut it down to 300 for 40 minutes. So I'm going to get this in the oven, and we'll check it about halfway, and then we'll come back and look at the finished product. Okay, so like I said, I went 350 for 10 minutes, and then I cut it down to 300, and I usually go 40, but I went 50 this time. So it's been 50 minutes, and then what I do, I crack this oven door with like a pot holder, and I let it sit there and cool down. That seems to help it not crack. So we'll come back in about 30 minutes or so, and we'll take a look at it. Well, let's go ahead and look at it right now, real quick. So you can see how pretty that is. So I'm gonna get this set back up, and we'll come back in about 30, 45 minutes and look at it, get it out. Okay, so I just got it out of the oven. Really didn't let it cool off enough, and I got one little crack right here. So it might go, sometimes it'll go back together, but I take a little sharp knife and I go around the edge, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop this pan off, even though I really should let it set for a little bit longer. Let's see what it looks like. Oh wow, that looks really good. Yeah, if I let it set just let it set in the oven for about, another 15, 20 minutes, but it's getting kind of late. Then get it cooled off and put it in the refrigerator. Now I like to let this sit in the refrigerator for about, at least overnight, and it's better. You know, the more it sits in there, it gets a little better. So, but it's beautiful on the sides, got a beautiful color to it. Everything's good. It's got a good bake. Now I go, way you do it when it's in there, you kind of give it a little wiggle. And you see how it's kind of not jiggly, so it's all kind of, you know, like it's less than a Jello. If it's still kind of Jello-ish especially in the middle, it still needs some more time to bake. So, but I think I got a good bake on it. It's got good color. The sides turned out really nice. It's a pretty cake. So you see how easy that was. I mean, there wasn't much to it. You don't have to do a water bath, and like I said, even though it's cracked, you know, 8 out of 10 of them I do pretty good, and 2 out of 10 are cracked. So this is the one that I had to put a video. What I ought to do is put this one aside and just bake another one and edit it in there, but I'm not going to do that. But anyway, when I cut it, I'll just cut across that crack, so you can see how to get rid of that. So there you go. Just pretty simple recipe: 4 blocks of cheese, cream cheese, 8 ounces of sour cream, a cup of butter, lemon, lemon to taste. So 1 to 2 lemons, a little lemon zest, a little vanilla. I put 2 teaspoons in today, and put 5 eggs and 1 egg yolk. And you see the beautiful color. I think that's a lot of that has to do with my pasture raised eggs, I think. And I definitely think the taste is. So, like I said, this is for my daughter's birthday. So, I hope you liked the video. We're going to do some more farm to table and our vegetables start coming in. So, we'll be back to planting and homesteading and chickening and gathering eggs and all that. But I want to add this just a little bit so you can see how we use the stuff that we raise. So, hope you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up. Super easy cheesecake. Hit that subscribe button. Support your local farmer. Hey, now find your local farmer where you can get these eggs. Don't get them old ones in the store. They say pasture raised, but they're not really. Find you a farmer that raises his chickens on the pasture for real. Not them fake eggs in the store. So anyway, that's a whole different video. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to enjoy this cheesecake. Give it a try. Leave me a comment if you got any questions or if I didn't do something right. You can send me an email, and I'll answer all emails and all comments. Support your local farmer. I'll see you down here in the farm in the next video.